Go, Davor. I don't know, can you hear me? Okay, so we're going to wrap up a project, long-term project, I hope, that we kicked off a year ago. Same place, same people, same everything. I think it was on the 15th. Now it's 14th of October. It's a Croatian AI League. And basically, the slides are in Croatian. I apologize. This is like recycling from the last years, of course. So basically, we want to have like 1 to 2 different kind of tasks that we're going to give to the students. But they want to be like something uncommercial and with some kind of social impact. And the reason why we want to do it is because there are a lot of competitions about AI, machine learning, and everything. But if they're looking on a global level, it's very difficult for the student to reach like top 100 because they're just like too competitive. So we wanted to make something local to actually to be able to find out the local talent and then to use the mentorships and all kinds of stuff to actually grow that talent to become like the future leaders in the field. And I will not talk much about it, but I will thank sponsors because they would not be possible without, of course, Infobip and Phenom and Photomat, and of course, the companies related to them. They were the first one to actually offer financial support, but also support in marketing and logistics. They offered the mentors, and they, of course, offered the internships for all the students that are qualifying for this. If you remember, probably most of you don't because last year was much, much smaller due to COVID and everything. The task was actually quite fun to do. It's a part of a research project and also conservation project of dolphins in the Adriatic. So we're collaborating with the Institute Blue World. They provided us with huge data sets about the pictures of the dolphin. And the end goal of that research is actually to be able to take a photo of the dolphin and to actually recognize it. Is it a mate, ante, or whatever? Of course, they would be a little bit too difficult and too ambitious for students. So we actually, OneDrive is not working right now. But what we decided actually to do the first step of it and actually to do something called instant segmentation, to actually be able to figure out exactly where the dolphin is on the picture. I will not tell you much details about it because we're going to hear the talk about the winning entry. And hopefully I will click to the next slide. Maybe not. Just next slide, please. And now, without further ado, we're going to give those beautiful medals designed by Siniša Mareković, very famous for doing the medal designs. So I'm going to ask my dear colleague, Heidi. She's going to give a award. I'm going to be the hostess this time to break some stereotypes that we usually see in this kind of awards. So please, next slide to see the winners. Because I cannot do it. Oh, I can. I can, so thank you. First of all, please, big applause for Jozo Čačić from FAIR. He was like, as you can see from the results. Please, come. No. I'm the hostess.
Thank you.
We're going to do it properly. There we go.
Big applause, please. Okay, next I'm going to invite Lucia. Lucia, please. Okay, Marko and Josip. Oh, Josip is here, please. Josip.
Da, hoćemo.
Bravo, Marko! And finally, Bruno from Algebra. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. And now, Jozo, please, if you can just give us a lecture about your work. And we're going to take a lot of pictures later, but you can sit down now. Thanks. Jozo, please.
Is the microphone working? Thank you.
You probably need this.
Hi everyone, I'm Jozo Čačić and I will present my solution to the Dolphins recognition challenge, and I apologize in front if nerves get to me. So the goal of this challenge was to perform instant segmentation of dolphins. So basically, we had to detect each dolphin and associate its corresponding pixels to it. The evaluation criteria was intersection over union. So the intersection of the target mask and the prediction divided by their union. So basically, this overlapping region over the whole sum. The most recent state-of-the-art models use swim transformers, but due to computational resources, I was limited. So I had to seek combinations of object detection and segmentation. And we were also given a template for mask RCNN by the competition organizers, and that's basically also a state-of-the-art algorithm and combines good training time, accuracy, and implementation simplicity. I will try to give an overview of the mask RCNN. So a faster RCNN algorithm is a two-stage detector. The first stage is a region proposal network that proposes object bounding boxes, and the second stage extracts feature with a region of interest pooling and classifies and performs classification and bounding box regression on the region of interests. And the mask RCNN is also takes a two-stage approach. The first stage is identical to the faster RCNN. It's a region proposal network. And the second stage, in parallel to classification and bounding box regression, also uses a mask predictor. So basically, this part is a faster RCNN, and this part is a fully convolutional network. The dataset that was provided by the Blue World Institute of Marine Research and Conservation were images of dolphins, and the training and validation sets were split in a 4:1 ratio. This is a heat map location distribution of the dolphins on the images. Due to the dataset not being especially big, I was searching to expand it and found the NDD20 dataset, also of dolphins, and only took the images above the surface. It makes up a third of all training data, and while sifting through the dataset, I was searching for the distribution of location and the distribution of instances per image from the subset to be similar to the original datasets. And few dozen images were injected as outliers for generalization purposes on the cold parts of the heat map, because affine transforms on images led to performance losses. These were the data augmentation techniques used. As earlier said, affine transforms were omitted due to performance loss. Due to computational resources being scarce, the hyperparameters and the model were modest. The warm-up phase for the learning rate, since it has an regularization effect, the grid search returned the lowest regularization factor, or weight decay, and the learning rate policy used was the cyclic learning rate, since the problem most likely had a lot of local minima. The results were mean intersection over union of 51.67%. These are the images, and the model struggled when there were high reflections on the dolphins, distortions due to the dolphin being underwater and partially underwater, and sometimes when two dolphins were, when one dolphin was occluding another, the object detector was giving out mutant dolphins with two tails and so forth. And this is it. Exactly.
Just a few words. I wanted to hear you this first, because the first time I saw the results, I thought that we had some bug in evaluation software. I didn't think that the result was possible. And after I got his presentation, I actually realized why. I mean, the level of creativity to actually search for the new data set and augment what we gave to him, which was not that good on purpose, so actually we can see how far they can scale it, was just brilliant. So please, huge applause, because we're going to hear from these guys a lot. Mi ćemo se slikati.
Naravno.